Well, welcome back to Stockman Originals. Today we're going to do something a little different. You might remember in the distant past I'd started a leprechaun house. I'm pretty sure this is the year, but I have to do some more parts, I guess you call it, materials before I start. I'm going to do a fireplace with a chimney and all, and I need bricks, right? It's a leprechaun, so I want small bricks. So I've gotten some red clay here from Portland Clay Company. I've made some bricks. These are just dried within last summer, but I need to do a whole other box. This is one box, does quite a few, but I want to make sure to have enough. I have a neat little system developed here. Two rails of wood here, and I mash out the clay in between them with this roller, which is nothing more than a peeled log. You can see it's real round, but it rolls nicely, and it worked well with those. Then I have my gauge. So I've got a little notch in the side of the gauge here, and from here out, that's the size of my brick. And the width is just what I wanted, and this gives me the thickness, so it works out pretty good. All we gotta do is not step on the dogs in the process. But,
why did she plant herself right underneath?
Just in case the roast beef falls out of my pocket or something. These little kitchen knives, I love them. Use them for all kinds of things. A real thin, sharp, rigid blade. Cuts the stuff like wire. This isn't going to end up in a kiln with other people's pottery. It's going to be a self-built kiln out of the bricks, and if one of them pops, because it's got an air pocket in there or something, it's like, well. So I just sliced the clay off of the block. I've adding a little bit back from the last one. So what I've got is two rails, that determines my thickness for the brick. And then I've got this log roller. Thickness is all set. When you're rolling it like that, the top will mushroom out, so it's like hollow under there. So I'll come in to about here. Let's cut my width figured out. Square this one off. So I've got my thickness and my width determined. Now I've got this little notch here I mentioned. That's my length. Mark it. So there it is. That's my brick. I have it all figured out. I'm going to have more than enough bricks to do what I need to do. So this one's not long enough for full brick, so I'm going to make a half a brick because the half brick is very handy. Anybody that's laid brick knows if you don't have half bricks, then you have to make them out of whole bricks by breaking them. This is a little bit better. Bring it in here, rack them up. Enough to knock them over. Set them up on edge like this so to get the most surface for the wind and dry them out quicker. Those have to be really dry. These other ones I did last summer, so I know that they are good and dry. Went through the whole winter on a radiant floor. Pretty good. This is the end of the 25-pound half of that box, so these are the last of them. So, 32, 33, 34, 35.
35.
Pretty good. All in all, with the other batch, I should end up with 140 bricks. I think that's what I had calculated, and that should do me a fireplace. Yeah, it'll take weeks for these to dry because they're fairly thick. At least, I have them at least formed. And get the rest of them all formed and then be in a good shape. Cook them up.
Be in a good position to have a
Yeah. Well, they're not done yet.